Guys, what happened to Australia? Like, for real, I don't understand what's going on. Like, where did this place go? What happened with it? Where did it come from? None of this is adding up in my head anymore. Like, it's just, I'm all over the place. I don't understand. It's like, is it like Beetlejuice? Is this one of those things where you go Australia, Australia, Australia? Is this one of those things where like that? I never understood why they made an entire movie about Jack Black's dog, and that dog had diabetes. I mean, the damn dog was on Weight Watchers, for God's sake. I mean, it was eating human meals at the microwave, playing the lottery. I mean, I don't know why they made that whole movie and called it Beetlejuice. I mean, Black Jack was very good in his part as the Beetlejuice guy, but I never quite understood it. I never quite understood the name. I never quite understood the whole point of the movie. I never understood why that was a thing. And then I don't understand then why is it that I say Australia, Australia, Australia and nothing happens, and I just sit here and nothing happens. Like I would expect if I say Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, I'm not going to say it the third time because then this creepy guy is going to appear. But I'm not going to say it. But why is it when I say Australia three times nothing happens? Because I thought we just established the fact that that was basically the same thing, didn't we? Is that just all in my head? Am I imagining something here? I don't think so. I think I'm very much aware of what's going on here. I mean, I see the wall in front of me is white. I'm wearing a purple shirt. Am I wrong? Of course I'm not wrong. I'm sitting in front of my computer. I'm looking into the camera. I've got a light on my face. I've got a microphone here. Who made the microphone? Does that matter? No, it doesn't matter. Who made the camera? Does that matter? No, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the fact that Jack Black's dog is still alive. And so the movie didn't make any sense. It didn't establish any sort of purpose. And it didn't end on a good term. I much prefer Casper the Friendly Ghost, if I'm being quite honest, and even then, that's not a great movie. I would much rather watch The Grinch, which is way better than, for example, Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo, I'm so sick of that damn mutt. But the first Scooby Doo movie was okay, I suppose. The live action one I refer to, not the most of the crappy animated ones. But yeah, when. Oh, is there a text on. No, there's not a text on my phone. Because when I said Australia, 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 nothing happened. And when you say something happens, does it happen? When you say something three times, usually is that not the rule that something will then materialize? Because I think that things should materialize out of things. It's called manifestation, folks. And if you believe something enough, if you can will it, it will happen. I do it every single day, but for some reason when I do it with Australia, I try and manifest that I want this thing, this place to just turn up somewhere. It doesn't turn up. And to me, that is a big deal. That means that someone is suppressing something. That means someone is up to something, whether that be a government, a person, an organization. Someone is doing something. Someone is preventing my manifestation from manifesting. And that doesn't sit right with me. When I manifest something, I want it to manifest. Oh, I was thirsty. Here is a glass of water. Oh, I was thinking about getting a text. I just got a text. Oh, I thought about taking a deep breath. I took a deep breath. You see how that works? You think something and then it becomes. It just happens. And that is the way of the world. The world works like that. Unfortunately, Australia doesn't seem to. When I throw a boomerang, it doesn't come back. Why is that? Can someone explain that to me? It's not my technique. I know it's not my technique because I used a training boomerang. And a training boomerang is designed with basically stabilizers. It's like when you go on a bike and you've got extra wheels. Or you go on rollerblades and you've got extra little skates. It's designed so that it's got like technological enhancements in it to complete the loop. It'll complete its task even without you having perfect technique. And so that's the kind of boomerang I used. I used a training one that had some stabilizers built in, some training technology built in so that it would return to me. Yet it didn't. And to me, that means that something is seriously wrong with the world. That means someone is up to something. That means someone or something is messing with me and the rest of humanity. When we have such a great divide with these people in my comment section who don't have a clue what they're talking about and they think I'm a liar, they think I'm insane, that's when we know there's something wrong, because I'm not a liar and I'm not insane. I am a truth talker and I'm very sane. I'm a very sane and stable individual. I know exactly what I'm talking about and I am in complete control of my own domain. I know what's going on here, folks. Do you? Do your loved ones? Do your enemies? Because if your enemies know what's going on, then maybe you're in trouble. Maybe it's your enemies that are causing you some harm. Some harm, some charm, some smarm. I don't even know what smarm is. That's how important this is. Because if your enemies know about the smarm, then you're doomed. And I mean, if I'm being quite honest, you're fucked. Absolutely fucked. Sorry to be so crass. I know this is a family-friendly YouTube channel, but for a moment, sometimes there is no better word than to say you're fucked. Sometimes it needs to be said, because that's the truth. And the truth is a powerful thing, ladies and gentlemen, losers, losettes, degeneres, degenerates. The truth is strong. It will set you free. And where did Australia come from? Where did Australia go? Was it ever there in the first place? It was in New Zealand, I have told you many times. It was a city in New Zealand called Australia. And it was set up by the New Zealand government. The problem I'm having is that it has now disappeared. The city of Australia inside New Zealand has disappeared. And I do not know what to do with this information. Because no matter how many times I repeat Australia, 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 nothing changes. And I am very, very concerned.